Greetings, greetings. This is Iyanda Siraj, the Eclectic High Priestess. I'm so glad to be sharing this space with you. I hope that I'm finding you well and in high spirits right now. With everything going on, it is just a blessing to be able to smile, to be able to breathe easy, to just be at peace. You know what I'm saying? Like with everything that's happening, it's a blessing to have peace of mind, okay? Peace of mind, all right? So I'm just going to just first give gratitude for that. Give gratitude for peace of mind, okay? For peace of mind, all right? Now, I got a message earlier today and it said full bloom in 24 hours. So we about to figure out what's blooming for the collective in the next 24 hours. All right. We're going to look into kind of like each area. So we're going to look into finances and career, love and romance, and then like their spiritual path. And I feel like that's going to cover everything. Okay. So, and then we're going to end with kind of like some guidance or some advice. I'm going to try to keep it light and short today because I've been getting a lot of messages about the amount of time that I've been spending doing readings. And although it is helping me develop, it's too much. Okay, so let's figure out. I want to use these cards here. Okay, so full bloom. We're going, hey, Oily Blessed. Good to see you on Insta. As always, y'all over at Insta, I'm only going to stay with y'all for a couple minutes. So if you want to stay tuned to see what's blooming in the next 24 hours, come on over to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So ancestors, angels, guides, galactic allies, animal spirits, all those who seek to assist us in understanding this message, and all those who are helping us to manifest this blooming season, okay? We are just asking for clarity and guidance on what is blooming in the next 24 hours. I just saw the Ace of Raphael. That's the Ace of Cups, y'all. All right, so let's see. Okay, so what's blooming for the collective in the next 48 hours? Let's get an overall energy from the bottom of the deck. Ace of Raphael, come on now. Okay, look, new emotional experiences are blooming. So that's the overall energy. So I do feel like in general, whether it's in career, spirituality, or romance, there is fulfillment, like an introduction to some enjoyable type of experience. Okay, I do also feel like oh my gosh, it's like look how welcoming he is right there. So it's like you are ready to embrace this thing. You've been in position for this thing to start blooming. Okay, I'm being told that it's important to understand that the bloom is not even the last phase of the process. The bloom is the opening that you do or that you experience, and then that opening itself offers so many other possibilities. Like when the flower blooms, then pollination can be had because the bee can now enter the flower, gain pollen, and take it and travel other places. Okay, so there's something there about that for y'all. Okay. So, I also feel like with this transit that we're under and all of the power that Scorpio's bringing us, Neptune, well, since they're the only ones that's coming to mind, I guess them the ones. So check those in your chart. Check out your Neptune placements and aspects, okay? Yeah. Okay. So what I'm saying is that I think that's going to be bringing, and we know it's been bringing a lot of powerful insight, a lot of insight that's not just for today. It's not just for this season. A lot of insights that are for 10 years, 20 years down the line, because the Ace of Cups is the beginning, you know what I'm saying? And there's still 9 more cups. There's the 10 of Cups that you're on a journey of. So the full bloom means that this cup is now here, ready for you to take. Okay, the offer is here. All right. Now, when we talk about the spiritual aspect of the cups, because you know cups is not just emotion, it's also your intuition and your spirituality itself. There is definitely some intuitive hints, notes, downloads. They may not even be full down. They are full downloads because we full bloom. We're in full bloom. So these downloads are giving you insights for a long stretch of time. Okay. So make sure that you note that. Most of these insights will be insights that are meant to carry you for a little while. Okay. It's like a dump on you. It's going to dump on you. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what love and romance is doing for us. Eight of Gabriel. Okay, so things are speeding up with this. This is a lot of speed, a lot of communication, and I mean rapid pace of things. So, I also feel like too, this is one of those cards where important information comes. So we were just talking about the intuitive hints, but with the Eight of Gabriel regarding love and romance, that could mean that there's a lot of things moving quickly. So someone could, with that Ace of Cups, someone could say something to you, ask you on a date, just, I guess, initiate communication, tell you how they've been feeling about you. Hey, I've been checking you out. And the thing is that the communication that's received here, I don't know. It's like it can be acted on right away. It can be acted on right away is what I'm getting. It's ready for pollination. It's ready for, yeah, it's ready for that. Okay. All right. That's nice. With Eight of Wands, though, it's also a lot of things. So I don't feel like, you got 8 people coming at you, but I do feel like there's a lot of people that could be trying to shoot their shot at this time. Okay. So that's that. I also feel like rapid communication, like and I'm just going back to it, even in every area of your life, your intuition is going to be high. Okay. It's going to be super on point. These people calling me. It's going to be super on point to the point. It's going to be super strong to the point that when you get a red flag, it won't take a lot of time for you to break through it. So apparently there is some discernment, and you're able to move rapidly. It's like somebody makes an offer, you can see the red flags, and this is not one of those things that you just let in fear or anything like that, but it's like you have owned in and your discernment is on point. So when something comes to you, you don't waste any time moving away from it. It's like, if that's not for you, you just move on. Okay. So full bloom, your confidence to make those decisions, your confidence to act in your best interest, that's in full bloom right now. Okay. I also feel like too, there's like immediate results. Remember, we talk about full bloom in 24 hours. So immediate results is what we're talking about. So if you're taking a step regarding romance, so for instance, if you are, I don't know, asking somebody out on a date, it's like an immediate connection. It's immediate. Okay. All right. That's the overall energy for love and romance. Let's see what the overall energy for career and money is. Couldn't get no better. All right. The Empress. Let's go. Okay. So, something has reached full gestation. Something has reached it's ready to be birthed. That's what I'm hearing. It's like it's reached full gestation. It's at 39 weeks. It's ready. It's at 39 weeks. It's ready. 39 weeks in 6 days, right? It's ready to be born. Okay. With this, it's also the Empress means that it's a opportune time, it's auspicious time. Okay. And so with your career and finances, I mean, the Empress energy means that things are so fertile, the ground is so supple and soft and ready to nurture your dreams. Okay. So this is one of those things to where, like, if you make a call today to further a goal or plan, tomorrow you got to answer and it's a yes. Okay. So that's a beautiful energy to have in our career and finance, is the Empress, because that means that all the resources that we need are actually 100% right there waiting for us to just say, hey, I need that. Okay. So I feel that energy full bloom in 24 hours. In 24 hours, somebody's everything that you need to move forward in the direction that you move in is going to be in your hands. Okay. The doorway will be there for you to receive. All right. All right, especially if you have taken a leap of faith and done something that's a little different, okay, abstract, or unique. Okay, if you're doing something that like it's kind of like a niche, then it's definitely going to catch on or get that seal of approval, I guess I should say, in the next 24 hours. Let's see what they're saying about spirituality and our life path. Okay, six of Ariel. Six of Ariel is six of Pentacles. That means that there is a return on your investments. Okay, so whatever you've been giving, how your level of commitment to your spiritual path, your personal development, your inner work, or your shadow work, any effort that you've been put on it, the universe is about to match you. Okay, they're going to match you with progress. Okay, so the amount of work that you've really been putting in to enhance yourself, especially spiritual gifts and things of that nature, this is saying that one, your material world is about to turn for you to support you more in that work. Okay, so that could mean that, well, I said support you. You know what that means. On the other end, you could see that there's a lot of physical proof that you are actually ascending, transcending, or whatever the case may be, whatever words you want to use for it. I feel like you could be bumping into angels who have things to exchange with you, energy to exchange with you. This is beautiful. That means that it's like you're ripe for the picking. You know, with this card, it's like an apple tree back here. The tree don't have no more apples on it. All the apples are being picked. So there is something there about like all of it is here for you. All of these resources are there for you. Okay, prime for the picking. So there's many people whose brains you can pick. Full bloom. You're going to find out that people that are coming into your environment in the next 24 hours, and then of course on, are just there for spiritual downloads. They're just there for spiritual downloads. These may be people that they may be regular people in your life, but just know that their use over the next 24 hours is for spiritual downloads. So if you get irritated, stressed, triggered, whatever, just remember this 24 hours, you only supposed to be here for downloads. Okay, so that's a beautiful thing. I love that. I also feel too, there's a lot of gratitude that you're feeling. You could be just in a gracious energy. Okay, and everything in your environment is triggering gratitude, and that's also a beautiful energy to be in. Full bloom. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to clarify these a little bit and see what we get. Do I want to clarify with tarot first? No. Let's clarify with the astro. So in love and romance, okay? In love and romance, we had the Eight of Gabriel. What is the Eight of Gabriel telling us about this full bloom energy over the next 24 hours? Jupiter, expansion. Come on, y'all. It can't even get no better than that. Did I say Jupiter earlier? I said Neptune. Jupiter was the other planet I was trying to think of, and I couldn't think of it. But Jupiter is coming. So expansion, that's the wheel. Come on now. That's the wheel. That's luck. That's opportune time. And we said, we asked about love and romance first. That means that one, you that chick, you that dude, eyes are on you, and attention is coming. Like there's beam. Everybody is beaming in. They looking at you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you are the sun. I'm seeing you as the sun radiating out. At the end of every ray, there's an interested person. So you got 100 rays, 200 rays. There's an interested person at the end of each one of those rays. Okay, that's dope. I also feel like with Jupiter talking about expansion, there's an energy here. We're talking about chance meetings. Also, like if you're traveling, with the eight of Gabriel talks about travel, and Jupiter as well. So this says if you are traveling during this time, you could also bump into somebody that could really. It could be like a immediate connection. It could be really quick. What do they call that? A whirlwind romance. Okay, let's see. Now, I do also feel like for somebody out here, this Eight of Gabriel is a person. This could be a person traveling towards you to just put it out there. Okay, they just gonna put it all out there. Because I say Jupiter is a leaping card. It's a potential card, and I also feel like this person could travel from afar, like overseas, because they could be of foreign descent, because Jupiter does speak a little bit about being like a foreign national or foreign cultures. Okay. I love that. I love that energy for y'all. Okay. So in love and romance, there's definitely an expansion of the heart space. First of all, it feels like you're communicating what you want and what you need very clearly, and your target, like you're hitting your target. You know, if once you communicate it and once it clicks for you, boom, somebody who can offer it is right there. Um, Now, of course, we're not talking about codependency and seeking things outside of us that we can get ourselves from within, but y'all know I'm talking about romance. So if you've been doing your healing work, then this is what's happening for us. Okay. Okay. So the Empress in career and finance. Let's clarify what the Empress is telling us. What is blooming in the next 24 hours when it comes to work and career? The sun. Come on. Here comes the sun. That's my song, y'all. I don't know, but that song's been in my head for like weeks. Okay, so the sun and the Empress, y'all, that is undeniably that the light is shining on you, that you getting a yes, that you getting an approval, that somebody is seeing that what you're doing is fruitful, that what you're doing is promising, worth investing in. Come on. All right. The Empress and the Sun together, that means that in career, you have owned your path. Like you have stepped into your path. Um, you know what your domain is now. You know what your domain is now. Also, with the sun saying being, this is more speaking to not just the career path or the life path, but about you. Like you embodying what it takes now to go on and accomplish the things that you said you was going to accomplish or that you feel led to accomplish. Okay. Also, the sun represents the divine masculine. Okay. So that means that you really mustering up your energy, your creation energy, your get it done energy. Because something in you is telling you that it's not a season of is this going to work or is it not going to work? But hey, it's in your spirit, make it work. It's in your spirit, make it work. And that's why the sun is coming here, because that's another vote of confidence. That's another vote of confidence. That's a boost of your self-esteem. That's also the word cultivation is coming up. So that's also, you know what things are needed for you to be successful. Okay. So that actualization or that realization is happening. It's coming full circle, full bloom in the next 24 hours. Now, not only that, remember I said something was going to be birth. It's coming out. That's an eggshell cracking. It's cracked open. The yolk is here. I'm hearing uneven, like when that quote of not being equally yoked, but I'm hearing you are equally yoked. You are in place. Okay, so also someone is having a realization about how they've been operating when it comes to their place in groups or circles, business partnerships, and things like that. That's been expressed here because Empress energy. It's not that they don't want community or friendships or people around, but the Empress energy is going to create regardless. Okay, it's going to manifest regardless. So it's not a thing of needing anything else. If we have support, if we have people, if we have partners, if we have collaborations, cool. But that Empress energy with the sun that says that I'm comfortable with doing this on my own and I'm trusting, right? Okay, so let's see what else is here. Yeah, I really feel like also full bloom, someone is going to be identified as like a subject matter expert or the go-to person for something. Okay. I also feel like it could be identified where your heart really is at this time. So whether that's inward with you or other people seeing the amount of love, effort, energy that you put into your work and how fruitful your outcome is or your results are. So right now it's about to be showtime, I guess. That's what I'm hearing. Showtime. Because there's like fireworks here too. So showtime is giving a visual, not just for you, but for a whole collective of people. You're giving a visual of what it looks like to be an empress. Okay. To be an empress. Your essence. You about to share your essence. Okay. Now let's move on. With the sixth Ariel in our spirituality and our path, our life path, okay? Spirituality and our life path. Conjunction, empowerment, y'all. Y'all empowered by deeper connection, empowered by your relationship, by your devotion to God, to your spiritual practices. You are empowered by your faith to do what all of this stuff. All of this, all of this is happening because of your devotion to your development, to your healing, okay, to your personal truth, right? Okay. So with the sixth of Ariel here, all right, Instagram, we about to go. So with the six of Ariel here, I feel like it's one of those things where it's saying that it's a give and take. You know, the amount of respect you show or the amount of gratitude you show to the ancestors for whatever you're doing in any area, whether it's inner work or on your career path or in your love relationship, you're going to be getting those same results back. You're going to be getting it back. All right. So, because conjunction talks about one thing being connected to another. Okay. So it's saying your connection is what's really driving the amount of abundance that's flowing in right now. It's your connection. That's it. All right. Because let me read it. The conjunction and combines with, enhances, strengthens, join forces, activates, intensifies, authorizes, allies with, concentrates, saturates, overrides, and overwhelms. So it's almost as if 6 is a number of good harmony and balance. So it doesn't feel like anything is overwhelming. It doesn't feel like you feel overpowered by whatever this energy is that is fully bloomed right now. Okay. It doesn't feel like that. What it feels like is that you might, because you've been concentrating on this work or on your development, the energy is concentrated, coming with so much more potency. Okay. Coming with so much more potency in the next 24 hours. I love it. Okay, so the overall energy here to match with the Ace of Raphael is actually Scorpio. So that means that this energy is really supporting us as a collective. It's supporting our endeavors. It's supporting whatever transformational work we're doing. Okay, now inner transformation, outward transformation, it doesn't matter. You're being supported by this energy. Okay, I also feel like too, ooh-wee. Okay, the Ace of Cups. Okay, so I feel like the lasting insights could be totally. It's about your inner shadow work. It's about your shadow work. It's also about having truth come through. It's like draping you with truth when it comes to people around you, how you've deceived yourself, how you've been deceived, the smoke and mirrors. So there's a lot of insights here about that coming through for the collective. I'm so tempted to look at the next card, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna put it down. Discipline. All right, so let's clarify what's happening in this love and romance energy. We got the 8 of Gabriel and the Jupiter card. What is blooming in the next 24 hours? It also has a Ferris wheel on here. So I'm not sure if in your area, the weather is permitting for festivals and carnivals and things like that. But there's also something about an event where there's multiple people, it's like multiple vendors or businesses or something like that. There's something about that. I'm hearing speed dating. I don't know what that's about. Okay, speed dating. What is it that you that is unfolding or blooming in the next 24 hours when it comes to love and romance? Let your friends help you. Okay. Remember, I said you are beaming. You at the end of each one of those rays, there is someone interested. Okay. I feel like let your friends help you is saying that this may be someone familiar, someone you already know, or someone you have been connected to somehow. And there is support coming for a uniting or a meeting from your angelic team. I really feel like it's from your angelic team. I also feel like there are people who are dressing her, readying her for her wedding day or readying her for a date. So there is also something about whatever is coming in super fast. The information has already been gathered about how to approach this. And I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So this could mean that somebody has been asking friends or anything about you, and people are helping to bring something together right now. This one of this angel is holding like a crystal ball. So I also feel like there's some sense of mystery here, even though it's moving really fast, rapid, and it's going to be in your face. Right now, it seems like there's an air of mystery surrounding this. All right. I love it. All right. Let's finish. Let's get in a couple more cards about the love and romance aspect. Lightning, sudden change. Come on now. Shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. Okay. So something is definitely been orchestrated and it's about to bloom. It's about to open up for you. It's about to unfold so rapidly. The lightning in the 8 of Gabriel, that's fast. That's really fast. Okay. I'm also here for someone. Something is going to be revealed, and it's going to allow for you to finish your transformation. So, even if it's not as positive as you might hope, there is something here where you are truly going to be expanded by this happening. Okay, you are definitely going to be expanded for this happening. No, Jay, I don't have any messages for you unless you collect a message from what's being said here. Okay, so let's move and get one more energy for the love and romance from this other deck here. What do you want to add? What's blooming? It's going to be so fast, y'all. So fast. Heavy burden lifted. Okay, let's see what else that's talking about. What is that talking about here? Leave the past behind. New or revised relationship. Remember, I told you, even if it's not as positive as you want this information to be, it's still an unfolding. It's still a blooming so that you, because you can't even fully bloom until you let go like of this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's a beautiful message after a very, very heavy journey. Okay. A very heavy path you've walked. Okay. This is blooming. The reason why you were taken through all of that, the gift at the end of the rainbow, the pot of gold, this is what's about to happen, is a new and revised relationship after you let go of the burden. You have this transformative energy of the Scorpio moon, full moon has been helping you do that. The other aspects and placements are also assisting you in doing this, leaving nothing hidden. Everything has to be uncovered. Okay. So anything that's still been burdening you is quickly being pushed through and worked through so that you can have this new relationship. I love it. Okay. Now, when it comes to career, let's see what we get. What's blooming in the next 24 hours for our career? We already know we the Empress with the sun shining on us. I'm seeing sunflowers. It's almost like you've absorbed all the energy you need to get you through. You've absorbed everything that you need to get you through to the finish line. You know how sunflowers, when the sun goes down, you've been working when everybody else was doing other stuff. I'm not saying that they wasn't working too, but you've been working, putting in overtime. Okay, look. You see, I've been working on it, putting in overtime, putting in over. Okay, so this is saying this. We've been putting in work. You've been putting in work, and so what's about to happen? I don't know what I was getting ready to say before I started singing, but I know it was dope. So anyway, if it comes out, it comes out. All right. So the message here regarding our abundance, our career and finance, the sun and the Empress. You know, I deserve it. I've been working this hard. Okay. You can dance with the illusions of time and space, choosing your steps based upon things and events as they are now, or you can dance with your dreams. Ashe. Choosing your steps based upon things and events as they will be. And I bet you can guess which steps perpetuate today's illusions and which ones will change everything. Shall we? The universe. Boom. That's it. See that right there is talking about it's the Empress. The Empress is in this cosmic dance. She's dancing with the stars, with the sun, with the moon, because all of she's in tune now. She can feel everything. All of the elements are working with her. She is the natural magician. Because remember we talked about, oh, you've been working, you've been putting in work at night, you've been losing sleep, you've been doing everything because you was dancing with your dreams, not with the illusions of time and space. It's a cosmic dance that you've been in, where you've been having to keep walking, keep doing, keep striving, even when your physical environment was like, nah, you can't have that. You can't do that. You can't go there. You can't be that. And it was all a lie, but you kept dancing. You kept dancing with your dreams. And then it says, I bet you can guess which steps will perpetuate today's illusions and which ones will change everything. And that's what's happening. Your perception, your outlook, the steps that you took, even though you were freaking scared. Somebody asked me recently, a friend of mine, I guess she moved to North Carolina, right? She was asking me, she was like, I was telling her about something that I have going on that I'm trying to do, some new thing that I'm doing. And she was like, are you ever scared? Like, you don't ever be scared? Yeah. Yeah. I said, there's been times that I've literally walked into an event that I had planned thinking nobody's going to show up to this event. Literally, there's been times I walked in after doing all the planning, selling all the tickets and everything, and walked in and thought, are they going to be here? You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, I'll be scared, but I still do it. Like, cause you just got to still do it. Fear is not an indicator that you shouldn't do it. Fear is just an indicator that there's something there trying to tell you just keep going. Cause when you keep going, that's when you find out where them little lies are that's been talking to you all this time anyway. All right. So let's move on. Career and finance. Okay, clarify with these. I'm going to Firefly, illumination. Oh my gosh, y'all. See, and we talked about dreams. People, you literally have seen these, because lucid dreams is the first thing that comes up with the elephant. It's like you've been seeing it. You've been having visions. You've been seeing omens. You've been seeing synchronicities. You know that this is happening. That is the dance. Think about that. That is the dance. When we're dancing with the universe, that means we're paying attention to the little hints and clues, knowing that we can turn this way. And then if we turn that way, oh, wait. No, not to turn that way. Okay, let me turn this way. So it's like we're in this move and we're flowing and we're listening and we're trying to just pay attention as best we can, make the moves that we can make. Okay. Now with lucid dreams, it's like you've been holding this vision, you've been holding this dream, and you've been working at it. Elephant talks about focused power. All right. Remember, we've been talking about that too. Streamlining the focus. Instead of it going in all these different directions, we can streamline it and shine it in one direction. And then that can be fully illuminated. That thing can be fully illuminated or fully bloomed if we give it our undivided attention. Okay. All right. So then we have the tower here as well. Tower, that's unexpected. I also feel like the tower is talking about some type of institution, some type of landmark that everybody is going to see. Everybody is going to know it's there. When they visit in town, they're going to know where you are. They're going to be coming to see you. If you have a business, of course, that people can come to, people going to know it's going to be known, well known and everywhere. That's where that expansion energy, you're going to have some reach. I just heard your name is in them rooms that you ain't even been in. Come on now. The Empress is here with the Firefly as well. That also tells me, okay, and with 13, that's divine feminine energy. Oh my gosh, come on, divine feminines. Y'all have truly come into balance. Y'all are really dancing the dance. Y'all know what it means when that happens, when you've come into balance with your divine masculine, which apparently you have. When you are now just dancing and not super attached, not too detached, you just in the present, you just moving. That means that there's a major manifestation that now has a portal to enter. When the divine masculine and divine feminine come into union, then they can birth something, they can conceive something, okay? And now it's being born. All right, okay, so the The Tower also talk about institutions, corporate dealings and things like that. So this means that there could be a business entity specifically who wants you, who sees your value and wants to add you to their team in a certain way. They see you as a very exceptional person with the firefly here. Your light is definitely attractive, and what they don't know what that juju is, but they coming for it. They don't know what it is, but they coming for it. Okay. Ooh, guess what? Jupiter is at the bottom of the deck again. Jupiter is at the bottom of the deck again. Okay, so Jupiter is the ruler of expansion, expansive, optimistic, tolerant, grateful, destiny, turning point, goodwill, fortune, luck, growth, being optimistic, making stable changes. Changes. Listen, you really can't make it up. And after that is resources, investments, prosperous, money, income, commerce, multiply, large quantity. Okay, so apparently you about to be basking in a garden, sipping some wine, eating some cheese and fruit trays. Okay. That's really what your life is about to be like. Okay. In the next 24 hours, it's going to bloom. All right. It's going to bloom. Trust it. It's going to bloom. All right. Let's see. What do we want to use? Okay. We'll use the chakra cards for your spiritual journey, your intuition, your life path. Let's see what they're talking about here. Complacency. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This makes sense. With the Six of Ariel in the empowerment card here, there is a sense that, we did go through this journey of detaching. And so whatever we detached from all those things that kept us kind of like stuck. We were mourning old things, mourning old selves. And I also feel like too, we stepped out of our comfort zone and tried something new, whatever this might be. If you were a super religious person, that you tried something that was not truly in alignment with what you believe, and it was promising. It gave you exactly what you got, what you went in expecting. It gave you what you were expecting. If you went as a skeptic, then you were probably mind blown. Actually, if you went in as a skeptic, then your soul knew that you really wanted to believe in it. Okay. Because you wouldn't have been over there if you didn't want to. If you didn't want to believe in it. I don't think if you don't want to believe in it, you're going to take the time to go explore it. You want to believe in it, right? Some part of you does. Okay. Anyway, with the empowerment card, I do feel like too, someone is honoring their own feelings, honoring their own behaviors, forgiving themselves for past behaviors and the things that they were getting stuck in. I say that because complacency is telling me that there was old residual energy tied to foundation, stability, family dynamics, generational energy, things like that. There was a lot of that stuck in your auric field. Look at that. So it was causing a lot of like decay and stalemates, even a lot of cold kind of like energy in your life. That is breaking, okay? Because whatever you did, I'm telling you, your inner work that you've been doing, you coming out of the cold is what I'm saying. You coming out of the cold because of this connection. I'm also feeling like she's sitting in this chair and she's outdoors in the snow in the middle of fall. So I feel like it is a changing of seasons. It's a changing of seasons. And what is she crying about? Okay. She's crying. She's grieving. She's grieving. She's grieving. I feel like there is an acceptance of those cold seasons, of those difficult periods. There's an acceptance. And I feel like you've connected with the value. If you haven't, then you will be tomorrow in the next 24 hours, right? In the next 24 hours, you will find a sense of connection to those difficult things. And it won't be the same negative, heavy connection. It's going to be a beneficial, empowering, and that's where it comes when you turn the tables, your perspective shifts from seeing yourself as a victim of these things that happen to seeing yourself as an awardee for all the gifts and everything that came because you went through it. Ashe, that was a word. Come on now. All right. What else do you want to tell me? What is this complacency card saying here? What else do you want me to tell about our spiritual path for the collective and the complacency energy? Okay, workaholic. All right now. Okay. Now let me tell you something. In the next 24 hours, someone's going to have an aha moment, or they're going to get proof that trying something else worked for them. Okay. And this is what I hear: somebody who's used to working hard for every single thing that they receive has been attempting to attract more, do less, and attract more. You're going to see in the next 24 hours that that is working. You're going to come to believe in the power of manifestation, the law of attraction. That's what's going to be blooming for you in the next 24 hours. Because the workaholic card tells me that there was a, yes, with the root chakra. Remember, we talked about that stability. That's your provision, how you provide for yourself and things like that. So with the workaholic card, that means that you are moving out of that energy and being empowered by ease, by flow, by receptivity, by attracting. You're being empowered by this new thing that you've learned. Yo, you mean all this time when I was working, all I was really creating for myself was work, 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 work? Hell yeah, you were. All right. And then the other card that flipped over was gratitude. And we already talked about that. We talked about honoring, being grateful, and I also feel like this is also talking about laziness. So if you feel like you get lazy when it's time to show gratitude, then there's an aha that's unfolding for you. Okay. It's full bloom in the next 24 hours, y'all. Look at this. Complacency, then workaholic, creating, and then gratitude. Look at that bloom. Look at she pregnant. This is very fertile. You in your soul mission. You doing what lights up your heart. What gets you going. You doing that and you living in that. I also feel a lot of healing work tied to the heart space, specifically family, close circles, close network, right? The root chakra energy, your work. Somebody is being empowered by freedom as well because they're analyzing. They're having an aha moment. It's going to be full bloom for them tomorrow or in the next 24 hours that this is not in alignment with me. I'll be more empowered if I walk away from this thing and move towards something that gives me just as much as I give. Okay. Okay. And then at the bottom, victim. We did talk about that victim energy. Come on now. We talked about you ain't a victim. You've been gifted and you persevered and it added to your self-worth. Come on now. It added to your self-worth. Okay. It's that victim. Yeah, it's bittersweet. You taking the good and the bad. You learning to take the good and the bad and see the value in all of it. Then you have perseverance, right? Because the only way you can know you can do something is if you try to do it, right? Pass or fail, you try to do it, right? All right. And then self-worth, these lessons, this experience, your devotion to spirit is honestly adding to your self-worth. It's like you're awakening to your God self, renewing, right? Look at those rays again. Look at that. I love it. All right. I feel like I want to pull a shamanic healing one for this because we did talk about a lot of shadow work. So what's blooming over here? Sacred space. Come on, y'all. Yeah, y'all been going in. Y'all been talking to God. Y'all been what's the word? Crafting this divine space to meet with your ancestors, to meet with your spirit guides, to meet with your galactic family. Like you've been creating this space. And the light is on. Like they know where to come now. Like there ain't no disconnect no more. There's no disconnect anymore. As a matter of fact, this is reminding me of the holy fire Reiki symbols. Okay. So not sure what that's about, but I do feel like, oh, that's what it is. The level 1, the first symbol that you learn, it translates to put the energy of God right here. Put the energy of the universe right here. And so it's like a portal. Sacred space is opened. Okay. That's what you're about to be feeling and experiencing over the next 24 hours. You're going to feel yourself as a temple. Like you really going to be feeling yourself that way. And every time that you sit down to commune with spirit, you are going to be in that place. Not just over the next 24 hours, but over the next 24 hours is when you're going to become aware that you have this deeper, higher level connection now, right? Sacred space. And then with that flame down there, the light is on. They hear you. Yep, your spiritual gifts are growing because you've been putting in the work. Even not even just your spiritual gifts, but your presence, your power, your God self is being strengthened because you are doing the work. Is there anything else? Oh, shoot. Okay. Come on, y'all. Listen. Unlimited possibilities. Unlimited possibilities. That's the number 10. That's I'm telling you. The number 10 is you let go of the old perceptions and understandings. You're no longer leaning on victimhood. That storyline. It's high time you change storylines. I was about to go smoke outside earlier. And when I was coming in, I never got to smoke. But anyway, when I was coming inside, that's what came in my mind. It's been high time for you to jump timelines. It's being high time for you to jump timelines. Good evening, Crystal Claire. It's good to have you back. And then with unlimited possibilities, we had the Ascension card. That's another 6 going all back to harmony. There's harmony here. You've been, man, come on now. Also, the other message here. If you've been feeling like insight, guidance was just trickling in, because this card can also be a card of feeling like you being breadcrumbed, that people are only giving you the bare minimum. Okay, so this could feel like, you thought, maybe, hey, why am I only getting this little bit of information, or why is my work not showing up? Like the work that I'm doing, why is it not showing up in my environment? Why am I only getting so little out of what I'm putting in? And you felt breadcrumbed. But no more, guys. No more. The floodgates are open. You're about to see it tomorrow, 24 hours. Floodgates are going to be opening. Now, you might want to lay yourself down somewhere, because that's how that feels. You might want to sit down for this one, okay? All right, where we at time-wise? Okay, I'm doing good. Am I? Yes. Okay. So now I'm just going to go through with my Lenormand decks. I have 2 Lenormand decks, and then I'm going to do the playing cards. All we're going to do is get some closing in energy or some building up on. And what did I say I was going to use to close out the message? Oh, the Enchanted Map. The Enchanted Map Oracle will be our advice. All right. We're looking at the new or revived relationship. Come on, that's moving. I'm coming in hot. Okay, so that's actually been in my mind too. I don't know what song that's from. Somebody can tell me. But anyway, I'm coming in hot. That's what I keep hearing. Let's see what's about to happen next. See, all the songs are coming. So it's like in the next 24 hours, full bloom. What we got here for the 8 of Gabriel? 2 cards popping out. Come on. Yeah, it's going to be so mind-blowing. Jumping timelines resonates. It's high time that we jumped. Because let's see, 2018, I did my first 2-cup quantum jumping ritual, and literally felt like I was towing into the timeline, towing in. I was teetering back and forth multiple times. Now, we're about to jump in. All right. So remember how I said travel with the love and romance, somebody traveling towards you. This person has a lot of wisdom. This person is very well known even, and they know a lot. Okay. I remember they said they've been studying. Remember, they might have been asking friends, family, checking out your timeline, seeing who you connected to and everything. This person's been investigating. This is all the knowledge they have about you. This person also, I'm hearing Akashic Records or the Akashic Library. So however that resonates with you, check that out. But we said something was coming in. It was going to move really fast. So coming into union, it's coming in hot. Why I want to know what these friends are. For whatever reason, I feel like I need to ask about these friends and how they're going to be helping make this happen. How these friends going to be making this happen? Let's clarify with these. I want to know how these friends are going to be supporting this union. I said that they were offering information to this person. But I also said that they were more like angels and guides. And Mars, force. Okay, so okay, I do feel like if they're talking about let your friends help you and the Mars energy, it's like there's people or there's angels who are moving blockages out of the way. I also feel like it's like ferocity. It's like they're going to go through and they're going to push you through it. So just ask for help. Your angels, ask for help. If you're doubting this, if you get fearful when this comes towards you, you're going to need to ask for help to stay grounded. Okay. I feel like somebody's friend might be, when it comes to friends helping, these are people who literally have a skill set in certain things. So like maybe a travel agent, maybe a wedding planner, a caterer. So there's all these different things. It's kind of strange the way that's it. So these people are being pulled in. People are asking your friends around you who do things if they can help or if they want to help. Okay. All right, then. Read my book. Okay. So, okay. Thank you for that clarification about how the friends might be helping. May I have one more card here to help us? I don't think that there's really any more clarification because the 5 would tell me that one, this is not what you would expect or what you would normally be attracted to, and that's cool because there's a sense of ripeness, readiness, fullness that you see immediately. You're gonna see it. Like I said, the spark is automatic. Now, this person, what am I seeing on this map? Okay, so what's showing us, what's pointing to the forward front is Africa, actually, the continent of Africa. So that could be this person's, they could be from Africa. They could have, ancestry in that area. They could take you to Africa. Or their belief system is deeply rooted in an African tradition. But remember, I said this person is well known, they're well traveled, seasoned. They don't have to be an older person, but the mature man is typically an older person. But we can say that they got more wisdom than you with all them books back there, honestly. Courthouse. Hey, y'all about to get married. Now, at first I was like, okay, this is a union or a proposal, but nah, somebody trying to make something happen today. It's actually been formulated and they working hard. Mm-hmm. It's almost like they're moving really fast too because they don't want nobody else to move in. Because the main male just showed up. The main male and the wealthy male just showed up right together. So I don't know. It's coming in hot. So be ready to decide what you need to do, right? Be ready to make a decision. Because there seems like that's multiple people. We talked about multiple people being there. All right. So, let's further clarify the romance. The Sun card. I'm done. All right. So this is definitely stable. You're going to be tempted to be a little aggressive or standoffish. What's the other word I'm looking for? You're going to also be tempted to be a little cold and rigid, self-protecting. But I mean, what's back behind it? Please don't. Please don't. There's no deceit here. The Fox card is in reverse. There's no deceit here. It is, you can trust this. Don't deceive yourself. Okay. Trust it. I'm not shuffling no more. Yep. Lucky. All right. I think that's it. Because, love and romance is looking real good. The next 24 hours, trust it. That knock on the door. Trust it. That date invite. Trust it. Okay. So, okay, let's see. Oh, I'm hearing too, because I just saw the not the one card. I'm hearing you have to be very clear about what it is that you want. And then trust your decision. Okay. Over this time, that's why you're having this opportunity, because you've been doing certain work to clarify what it is that you truly need and what's going to be really good for you. And so when this comes in, regardless, you're going to be able to make decisions really quickly and easily and recognize if it's for you or not. Remember, it's not the only offer that's coming. Not committed. Okay. That's probably your energy right there. Don't be so quick to jump at it. Even if it is trust, okay, I said trust it, but it's saying take your time too, because you want to be able to use the gift that you've been given, which is your discernment. The one and only. That's cute. So you got non-committed, not committed, and then the one and only. Remember, that's 2 cards popping out. And of the 2 cards, we have one committed and we have one that's the one and only. So remember, you're going to have a choice. Reach for the stars. Reach for the one that so fully fulfills you. Okay. Choose what you really want. All right. Look at this, y'all. 0 to 100 real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. I'm putting that down because that's all we needed to hear. That's it. That was it. That's all we needed right there. Okay, I love that energy already. So let's move on. Let's move on to our work and career. Our work, our career. What's blooming in the next 24 hours? What more information, details do you have for us regarding what's blooming in our career sector in the next 24 hours? Uh, the owls, help coming from all kinds of places, the unknown. So that if you have like any meetings or anything like that in the next 24 hours, any phone calls that you have to be on, there is something about like not knowing what else is there. Okay, so that's beautiful. Let's keep looking here because flowers. The flowers, man, I'm telling you, somebody is about to give you your flowers for the work that you've been doing. Okay, so this is not just talking about the work that you've been doing, but somebody sees the vision. Somebody sees the vision and they want to give you your flowers now. This is not one of those things like, oh, sign a 10-year contract with us and on the 11th year we can give you. Nope, it ain't none of that. It said, okay, we see you. We see what value this is bringing. We're going to give you your flowers. And it comes with a card. I don't know what that means, but I needed to say it. And it comes with a card. Let's see. What else do we have for career and romance? See, and then look. These roses were picked and, well, actually, I don't know if these roses, I say roses, they're not roses. If this flower folds out and blooms because it's in an unbloomed state right now. But it's pretty still nonetheless, packaged up real nice, but it has yet to bloom. Sometimes people buy flowers like that still budded because they like the process of it blooming while they have it at home. So something is packaged and ready. Something is packaged and ready, and maybe you prepared it. Maybe you got your business plan in order. Maybe you already taken certain steps. Maybe you already have 3 or 4 different scenarios or ways that you can make it happen. It's already packaged. It's already packaged. And it's the thing is, if it's you, you've packaged it so well. The vision is so well packaged that whoever you're offering it or sharing it with, they with it. They want to join. They committed. They want to be a part of this with the 2 swans here. It's a soulmate energy. They're like, yeah, this is destined. I want to be part of this. No questions asked. Okay. They see a whole lot of clarity. Also, the full moon is actually on the owl's card. So here's some thanks for all the effort you've been putting in. All right. What else do we have here? Blooming in the next 24 hours. Official person, adjudication. Remember, somebody in a power, in a position of authority, someone who can make a certain decision for you, someone who can make a decision in your favor is going to do that. I'm hearing Toby and Fat. I choose you. Anyway, I know it's a love song, but whatever. This person's like, I choose you. Now, I'm just heard that they could have been trying to determine or pick a best investment. Here, they choose you. They choose you. This could be like an angel investor who goes through different things, that goes through lists and lists every day pretty much. And for whatever reason, this person is like, oh, no, this is it right here. This person deserves this. There's something about them seeing you. You know, even they're seeing the business endeavor, but they're seeing you. They're seeing you. So I feel like this is somebody acknowledging, like, when they hear you talking and you say, yeah, I'm a single mom. Like, oh yeah, and I was stationed overseas for this many years and I gained this knowledge and this. They're like, oh yeah, and in this business I decided to open it during the pandemic because, and so it's like you're just blowing their mind back and forth. They just they're in awe of you, like you. Especially because they're I don't know what you're sharing with this person, but it's like you renew hope for them. Like they're successful, but it's almost like you give them like this boost somehow. Yep, you deliver the spiritual message to them. You deliver a spiritual message to them about perspective. I love it. You change their mind about something. Okay. Um, I'm also hearing too that this person may not know a lot about what you're doing or who you are or what you do. They don't know about the subject. But the way that you package this, it makes it so easy to understand, even if they have no idea what it is. It makes it easy to understand the way you put it together. I love it. I love it. All right, so let's see what these playing cards want to tell us here. What do you want to tell us about work and career with the Empress here? Come on now. Dancing the celestial dance, the cosmic dance. The number 1 is here. Initiation, new beginnings. Absolutely. The one top, the first original ideas. Organization. Remember, we talked about how organized you were. Man, this person has their ducks in a row. Even if you don't have, as a matter of fact, too, this means that this organization, or this person may be part of an organization, because remember, they are a physical person, and then you have judication. So this person has the decision-making authority within this organization to give people a start, to give people opportunities. Okay, let's see. One more. Let's see. I said one. Okay. All right. I just saw defense, so make sure. Okay, I feel like this person is wanting to vouch for you. That's what the defense card is saying in this situation. This person wants to vouch for you. Okay. Fuck boy. What's the fuckboy energy? I don't know what that means. Let's see what the fuckboy energy is. What's the fuckboy energy saying? Facts. Okay, so with the fuckboy energy and facts, I feel like, okay. I don't know if, what is the fuckboy energy with facts? Oh, okay. Okay. For whatever reason, the fuckboy energy means that this person has likely dealt with, okay, so I'm not sure how this is playing out, but you know how when you deal with one fuckboy, it's like it take you 10 years to heal, or 10 more dudes to heal, okay? So this is talking about this person had a bad experience. They took a chance on something before, and it ended up being this. You know what I'm saying? They took a chance on someone before, and it could be something similar to you. Maybe, I'm just going to put it out there, but maybe they tried to help a minority before, and that person wasn't organized, or that person didn't have the right mindset, or whatever the case may be. So that wasn't successful, and so this person feels like they're going to take another chance like that. Okay, whatever. Oh, look at that on top. Rewarded effort. It's like this person, they can see the value, they see it, and they've seen it before. They see the energy, they trust the energy. Yes, they're going to follow their heart to help you take the most direct route. What's behind that? Farming. Yep, to cultivate this. Yeah, they said you already planted the seeds. It's already, it's blooming. They want to help you harvest. Okay, I'm hearing brunch date, so I'm not sure this is the type of people you're going to be around. People who go to brunch, okay? People who have mimosas at breakfast, okay? And I know that doesn't make you fancy, but when we think about it, yes, the people who we know who be doing it, who ain't fancy, they do it to look fancy, okay? Anyway, so with brunch date there, that does tell me that, oh, wait, you could have this lunch date with this person, but also that's the type of people, that's the caliber of people, that's the type of environment that you're going to be in. And it's all because of your effort and because you followed your heart. Let's see if the other playing cards have anything. Ooh. Heaven. Come on now. Heaven on earth is about to activate. What's right there? 7 of Cups. 7 of Hearts. 7 of Cups. I don't know if 7 of Hearts is actually 7 of Cups, but I think it is. Anyway, what I'm saying is the 7 of Cups is usually like you're looking at all these different cups, Some have demons in them, dragons, some have castles and money and different things, faces of people. But you're looking at all of these options, and you have them. Like honestly, maybe you're overwhelmed by all the options available, but heaven, heaven is a mind state. I've been a couple times. That's what I'm hearing. I know heaven is a mind state. I've been a couple times. So this person also is going to honor, they're going to really be intrigued by your mind state, and I said the things that you've been through, your story, your personal story, this person is definitely going to be in awe of you. Education, you're going to have so much to teach them. And what is these last two cards? You can't heal everybody, okay? And call your mammy. Call your mammy, okay? I do feel like, there's boundaries, there's things that are being highlighted here, boundaries. Call your mammy. Words. Four of Cups. Okay. I feel like there might be some people who get turned away or you get picked over these people, and that's that message to them, like, call your mammy, okay? I'm also picking up this energy of, subtle ways that you do something. So like if you have a certain business and it has like an underlying agenda. So like say you're just, I mean, like, I don't know, like say you're a painter. Nobody knows that when you're painting, you light incense, you enchant your paintings, and that they actually have magic and all deeper meaning. Okay. So that's kind of like this. Whatever your idea is, it's like it offers something to people without them knowing that they're being offered it. Okay. They get it. They don't know everything that's coming with it in a good way, though. They don't know all that's going to be coming with it. And I like that. Because some people, when you put something in a framework of healing, it can be intimidating to people. So whatever you're doing, however you formulated this, it's perfect. It's perfect the way that you formulated it. And this person thinks it as well. So, all right. Because it's like something about people's resistance being able to come down a little bit. Okay. Spiritual path, right? Spiritual path, spiritual world, relationship with your spirit guides. What's unfolding here in the next 24 hours, or what do you want to add to this? Because we already know what's coming. Okay, we got despair here. Okay, also the dog is standing out too. So an answer to a prayer, a change in circumstance, renewal of faith. I just heard that. Courtship, yeah, talk about your partnership here, talk about your path that you've been on with this person. I also feel like, if you are someone who's in some type of spiritual relationship, or like a twin flame or high level soulmate type of relationship, a kingdom couple, then that's tied to this somehow. Not only do you come into union with your spirit guides, but I do feel like in some way this is speaking to some type of spiritual union as well. Submission oriented union. That's what I'm gonna say, like that. A spiritual mission oriented relationship. Okay. So that could also be a thing here. Twin flame energy, because that's the number 4. Oh yeah, you're going to get this message intuitively or telepathically, probably. That's going to renew your hope in something. The family room is there as well. So this could be not just love and romance. See, the spirituality is talking about some matters of the heart here. It's talking about matters of the heart here. So if there's forgiveness, if there's compassion that you've been showing, is about to be given back to you. Okay. With the family room here and the gift. See the gift. It's going to be greater than you could have ever expected with the expectations card here. And then great fortune right after that. It's really better than you ever expected. Much better than you ever expected. Much better. The gift. The gift is likely a spiritual, I mean, for some, it's a spiritual relationship. For others of you, it's an unlocking of deep or deepening of gifts, heightened connectivity. Another message. Yeah, so there's definitely some spiritual communication happening here. We talked about yesterday people scripting. There's lots of gifts when it comes to communicating. So channeling, scripting, um, um, I heard scrying, even though, but anyway, there's definitely different communication methods that are being awakened, or that you're going to be experiencing. It's going to be opening. You're going to get open this message. Remember, both of these envelopes are open. Neither one is closed. So that means that there's an opening, and you're going to be able to very clearly understand and decipher messages now. Come through then. It's got a white feather here too, so you could be able to channel specific ancestors. Yep, because y'all can't see this. I'll try to show y'all, but I don't think y'all gonna be able to see it. But the feather, the pen, is going right through the word crossroads. So I feel like you're gonna be channeling or medium. Can y'all see that? It's going through crossroads right there. I feel like mediumship, because connecting with ancestors, white feathers represent ancestral connection. So if you set up an ancestor altar or anything like that recently, or been venerating in any kind of way, they hear you and your petition has been received. Like they reading it, and in the next 24 hours. Okay, next 24 hours. Message received. Many open channels. See how multiple drawers are open and there's unopened envelopes in there? So multiple channels. You also got the phone here too. So that means that there's some system that's going to come into place, some spiritual practice. I don't know how this is playing out for y'all, but there's multiple channels open. You got multiple drawers with letters, and you got a phone right there. You got pen and paper. There's multiple channels that you're receiving guidance through in the next 24 hours. Remember, we talked about people being used for downloads, just for the message. That's it. Yep. Communication, the birds. And then I have 3 people in here and 3 thumbs up. Thank y'all. Keeping it balanced for me. And then this is a number 3 as well. So I do feel like there is a big emphasis about communication and the words that people saying, and just how the universe is communicating with you through everything. All right. It's like what was the word? I don't remember what the word was that I was going to use, but you got this clock here with the birds tick-tocking away. It even has an hourglass, a pendulum. There's multiple pendulums here. So again, I also feel like that could be a thing, because that mat that I showed y'all with that pen, that's actually a pendulum mat. That's a pendulum mat, and you use the pendulum, and you let the energy answer the question for you. Ask a question, and then it goes in whatever direction. And this one is going crossroads. You're about to be communicating with people on the other side. Another notch up. You're leveling up, because this candle has notches. It has lines on it, like notches, or what's the word? Like stopping points, or when the baton is going to be passed over. I don't know, but it's like, measuring how much of the candle to burn. Like, anyway, something like that. I hope that's making sense, because I don't know what that means. Also, too, I was listening to a reader earlier today, and she was talking about changing shifts. And so this clock is giving me an energy of that as well. I'm not sure what that would mean for you guys, but I felt the need to say it. So you might be rising earlier. You might have committed or devoted yourself to rising earlier, or staying up later. Staying up later, I did, so that I could get on here and do this, consistently. So maybe the time, but I feel like also this is talking about divine timing as well. So if it is indeed a spiritual union, it's coming at just the right time. The resources are available. You've closed out whatever cycle needed to be closed out, and the situation is ripe for you to receive what you're trying to receive. All right, let's clarify these spiritual messages with the playing cards, and then we just gonna close out with an oracle or two. With the oracle or two, I said, because I know how I am. Pottery in 3 to 6 months. Something that you've been forming for 3 to 6 months is about to unfold fully. Okay, so let's see. Something you've been practicing too for 3 to 6 months. Please clarify. Let's add more. Community, I'm seeing. Why don't any of these cards want to stay out? So 5, the number 5, major changes. I also hear conflict or conflicting energies are passing. I'm also feeling like the passageway is open. It's free of obstruction. Red light. Can I get a shout out? Okay. And tassels. So we got something pretty steamy there. So red light and tassels. Tassels. When I think of tassels, when I wrote this, I was looking at my curtains, but now every time I see it, I see tassels like on a cabaret dancer or something, like on their nipples. Now that's what I see. So pay attention, I guess. Pay attention. Pay attention to the signs. Pay attention. Don't get distracted, because for whatever reason, the tassels are making me think of distractions. Can I get a shout out? What are we talking about? Can I get a shout out? Who wants a shout out? Spiritually, because remember, we're talking about kind of like your spiritual and your path. So who wants the shout out? Hickeys. Answer the call. Okay, so it's really just a phone call. We did talk about that phone. It stood out. So answer the call. Answer the call. So hickeys. Bruises. Love. What's it called? Love. Kisses. Love. Mark. There's another little cute name for hickeys. And I want to use that word instead of hickeys because it's like a little love bite. A little love bite. That's what I'm feeling. I don't know why I want to say it that way, but that's the way I hear it. Hickeys. Signs of affection. Affection. So affection. Shh. Okay, shh means that you've been tuning in. You've been more listening more. You've been very receptive. It ain't been keeping this a secret from you for a long time. Age. Oh, this might also have something to do with your current age. Like me, I'm in my Jesus year, which means that I am literally dying. Lots of things are being shed. Literally. I'm being crucified internally. Okay. All right. So I'm hearing take a chance, leap of faith, and create your own table. Right behind create your own table is you can't sit with us. So I do feel like, though, your spiritual devotion is literally opening so many doors. It's unlocking things in your romance. It's unlocking things in your career and your finance. And ultimately, you're creating a dynamic that proves that you really didn't need any invitation. You really didn't need to force anybody to be a part of things. You didn't have to beg and plead with people, because your connection to spirit is what is unlocking the door. Not any man, woman, nothing down here is unlocking the door. So remember that. Remember to show gratitude. Oh, can I get a shout out? That's what that was. Make sure that you show some freaking gratitude. First, I want to give thanks to God. You know what I'm saying? First, I want to give thanks to God. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank God. I want to give thanks to all the experiences that I had that strengthened me and that encouraged me to keep going. So that's the shout out. Okay. Can I get a shout out? Make sure you show gratitude because that was a big energy for that group or for that message. Create your own table and you can't sit with us. Don't nobody give a damn that you don't want me over there with you. Okay. Uh this is literally 4 and then 5 of whatever those are. Y'all, I do not play cards. I don't know why I chose playing cards because I don't play cards and I don't know what these things are. It's not a spade. It's a something else. Anyway, it don't matter to me because it's wands in my energy. It's the way I feel. It's wands. Okay. The 4 of wands would say this is a home that you wasn't invited in. Okay. And then the five of wands would say there was a sense of conflict. And you was like, you know what? There's conflict. And instead of fighting through that barrier that these people are put up, I am going to go over here, create this table over here. And the table, you know what I'm hearing? Ark of the Covenant. What also was it? I will, what is the saying? I will something set you a table in the face of your enemies, or I will set you a feast in the face of your enemies. Something like that. Is that a thing? Somebody help me out. I'm gonna have to look it up because I'm pretty sure that's the case. It says, I'm hearing too another lyric of mine. They'll meet God through your faith and devotion. Okay, so that's another message for y'all. Let me figure out what the scripture was. I will. One, I know one of it says, "I will make your enemies your footstool," but that's not what I'm looking for. I will. You prepare a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. That's the verse. That's the message. Um, you prepare a table. You prepare a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. You anoint my head with oil, and my cup overflows. What does it mean for your cup to overflow? That you are blessed with an abundance, more than you need. You know what I'm saying? Also, your cup. You anoint my head with oil. Serious, okay? A road opener over here. You anoint my head with oil. You open my sight, my clear sight. Yes, and then my cup overflows, meaning that intuitively, remember that was the Ace of Cups popped up. So that's the cup, that's the Ace of Cups, it's the fountain. That means that there's an abundance of insight, clarity, peace of mind being gifted here. You prepare a feast for me in the presence of my enemies. You honor me by anointing my head with oil. My cup overflows with blessings. I'm reading the different translations to see if there's anything else that stands out, but I think they pretty much say the same thing. Nah, I like Brenton here. Brenton's Septuagint translation, he says, "Thou hast prepared a table before me in the presence of them that afflict me. Thou hast thoroughly anointed my head with oil." I'm blooming now because it's not just the time of my anointing. It's my anointing is blooming now. My anointing is pouring over now. Okay. And it says, "And thy cup cheers me. Thy cup cheers me like the best wine." Like the best wine that is aged over time, because the time card came out a while ago. Come on now. The Thou hast prepared a table before me against them that afflict me. Thou hast anointed my head with oil, and my chalice, which inebriates me, how godly it is. This cup, I drink from this chalice, and I am drunk with joy. I am drunk with fulfillment. I am drunk with admiration and praise and gratitude. My cup runneth over. Okay. You prepare a banquet for me, where all my enemies can see. You welcome me as an honored guest, and you fill my cup all the way to a brim. Aha! Ashe. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay, come on. Come on. Yeah, thank y'all. Michelle, girl. 23 and 5. Yep. I like that version. You prepare a banquet for me while my enemies watch. No, I like that. You prepare a banquet for me where all my enemies can see. You welcome me as an honored guest. I cannot get over it. You welcome me as an honored guest. Remember, we said you sitting at the table, your connection with the divine is what's granting you all of this right now. That's what's happening. You've dedicated to your connection, and this is what's happening for you. Okay, so there's another verse that I'm feeling I want to read and I want to check out. Matthew 29 and 11. Wait. No, not Matthew. Jeremiah 29:11. Jeremiah. Woo-hoo. Okay, let's see. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Let's go. That's one of my favorite verses, y'all. I want to get to some other translations to see if there's anything else, because translations matter, right? Everybody has their own perspective that adds something to the word. Okay, let's see. Because I know the thought that I think about you, says Lord Jehovah, the purpose of peace and not harm, to give you hope until the end of time. Okay. And I will devise for you a device of peace and not evil, to bestow upon you these good things. I will bless you with a future filled with hope, a future of success, not suffering. For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, said the Lord, thoughts of peace, not of affliction, to give you an end and patience, to end your suffering. That's what it is, to end your suffering. Okay, that's that. I'm grateful for that. Oh, thank you, Lee. Yeah, I was with it because I was like struggling for a second there. Okay, so that's beautiful. I cannot even. Okay. All right. So let's see what the Enchanted Map Oracle wants to add as far as advice and guidance for us. Advice and guidance for the next 24 hours while we blooming. Come on, what's blooming? Balancing act. So for some of us, it might require a little bit of this and this and that in any of these areas. It might be a little teetering act. You might be walking the line for a little bit, but guess what? This is it. Like, this is it. And also that's 11. That's initiation. That's the doors are open. That's the two. Walk through. Just walk through. Yeah, it's going to be hard. I say hard. Yes, it's going to take tact, finesse, but it's destined. And the outcome is already placed. It's already there. It's set in stone. You see how this ship, okay, let me see if I can, this ship is actually not only is it, the ship is balancing on a crystal ball, and then the crystal ball is balancing on a thin little rope. The ship on the crystal ball is the vision of your future. It's the plans for your future. The crystal ball represents insight, foresight. Okay. The ship represents a journey. Okay. All right. The thin line, that talks about what you about to be doing. Okay. It's a balancing act. How do I stay in alignment with this thing? How do I keep pushing it forward? It's going to be some stuff that you got to figure out. But remember, you already learned the lesson of the difficulties are a gift. I'm also picking up Anunnaki. If you resonate with the Anunnaki, then hey, by all means, that's a message for you. Then that's who's supporting you, the Anunnaki. Okay. Also, the number 22. We got two master numbers here, 11 and 22. And then you got the cosmic egg here with the owl. Okay. The cosmic egg talks about potentiality. I don't know if y'all can see these daffodils. That's not what they are. The ones that you blow, make a wish. Come on now. Your wishes. It's a whole garden of your wishes. Okay. Then you got the cosmic egg, potentiality, raw, unformed potentiality. This is the leg that's been this is the egg that's been in gestation. You've been feeding it. You've been supporting it. You've been nurturing it. You've been sitting on it, keeping it warm. Okay. And now the vision, because remember, owls are the vision. All right, owls are the vision. This is good. The owl has one in his mouth, so that means that your vision, your wish, there's some potential there. There's definitely potential there. 11 and 22. So this is talking about there's definitely life path energy here. Master builders. Master builder is 33. So you got 11 and 22. It's 33. All right. Okay. I love this. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I don't know if I said this, but this card was intention. So your intention is going to be honored. It's going to be birthed out in this season. Okay. This is your season of rebirth, of potentiality, wishes granted, as long as you're holding that intention. All of these lessons that we've been learning. Mm-hmm. Scorpio is the eighth house of mystery, the occult, secrets, uh, shadow work. So you're gonna be getting some gifts after this full moon, or like I say, after in the next 24 hours, it's gonna be full bloom. But you definitely gonna be gifted for a lot of the things that you did while you were in the eighth house. Yeah. Come on now. Dandelions. Thank you so much, Lori. I don't be able to remember stuff when I be in here. Cleaning house. That's what you did when you was in the eighth house. You cleaned house in the eighth house. Subconscious fears and things like that, blockages, your own shadow that was keeping you from getting what you're supposed to be getting. You've been in there sweeping it up. Okay, sweeping it up. So anyway, I do feel like that. That's telling us, sorry. Ooh, Wizard of Awareness right behind it. So let's get one more. We got Wizard of Awareness. Oof, that's a big one. I love that. One ring circus. We were talking about as far as work, your own personal power, your own individuality. This one ring circus, right? Where it's really not a one ring circus, but your awareness is there now. Whereas once you thought that you was in this thing, doing this thing by yourself, it was all based on you and your effort and your energy and what you put in. Nah. You come into harmony and balance, understanding that, yeah, it looks like it's a one ring circus. But if y'all could see all of these, y'all see my team, like they've been coming through for you, girl. Okay. So I feel like that's a message there. Like, you know. Oh, and then the elephant also represents ancestors. So one ring circus, it looks like it. You thought that I was on my own, but I'm not. Okay. And then the Wizard of Awareness is at the bottom again. Okay, so yeah. Whew, let's see. There was another oracle deck I was going to use. Oh. Receiving from angels in the next 24 hours. Receiving from angels in the next 24 hours. Okay. Shimmering wings of angels embrace me with love. Let's go. And we were just talking about not being by yourself. Look at her standing there in yellow with all the confidence that she needs, all the willpower that she needs in this physical reality. And then guess who's back there pulling the strings in the spiritual? Mm-hmm. I'm not by myself. So in that one, she got her angels. In this one, he's sitting up on his elephant, his ancestors' back. So whatever's been built on his ancestors' back, he's now taking the baton and continuing that energy. And then the angels is the same thing. Oh, the angels got some white feathers falling. Look. So again, that's a sign, a symbol for y'all this week too. If y'all feel like y'all bumping into feathers and stuff, that's y'all's confirmation. Emerging with grace. Remember, we said y'all just came out of the eighth house, the dark night of the soul, your inner demons, your wounds, your traumas, all up in your eighth house, the hidden ones, not the ones that you knew was there, the hidden ones. Okay, so you made it through that, emerging from darkness, emerging into grace. I opened my soul to grace. I'm here for it. I'm hearing like when you wake up, I wake up. That was a Ciroc lyric. I don't know how it applies, but I guess I'll share it with y'all. When I wake up half naked, no makeup, I feel like I'm the shit. Pardon my language, but hangups do not define the kid. No, I'm not scarless. No, I'm not. No, I'm not flawless. I'm scarred up and I'm fine with it. My body art's a laundry list of all of life's unkindnesses. No, I'm not perfect. I'm scarred up and I'm fine with it. My body art's My body arts is something of all of life's unkindnesses. Okay, anyway. So yeah. That's also talking about the lessons. Remember, we talked about the lessons. She said, I'm scarred up and I'm fine with it because the body art is proof. It's proof and it's a reminder of all of life's unkindnesses and the gifts that they gave. Believing in magic. True magic is abounding in my life. Yeah. Transmuting the shit out of some stuff. Come on now. Breaking barriers. Come on. That's the first time I've ever seen this card, literally, in this deck. Breaking barriers. I am expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. So while you was in that cocoon, you began to believe in magic. When you began to see all those things in there, how they affected these different areas, you realize, dang, that's some witchcraft. How did this thing over here affect that thing over there? So then you start to really realize, dang, all these things are interconnected. And you believe in magic, the magic of connectivity, the magic of energy, right? You in this cocoon, in the cocoon, inside of the egg. This is the insight that you was receiving. Your belief in magic was growing. All right. Your belief in magic was growing so that you could come out and do this work. Breaking barriers. It's a whole wicked, I said wicked. Yeah. Okay. It's a whole dead, bent up shrub. And it was probably already very dead. Okay. But its new life is already coming through it. Is now coming through it. There's a shining light. There's a ray. See that ray? I don't know, but BB is standing out. So I don't know if that's initials or something else, but BB is standing out to me. And it's also standing out that scene of The Lion King when they fell off that little cliff, Simba fell, and then the hyenas did, and they fell into that little prickly bush. And Simba went on running. And the hyena went back up and was sitting up there pulling all the thorns out of his paw and his leg and everything. That's an energy somewhere. So I don't know. You was Simba. There was plenty of other people who retreated and went back to lick their wounds, but you didn't. You didn't. I'm proud of you too. See, you stood firm. You stood your ground. And that's why you got to wave the flag. That's why you about to wave the flag tomorrow. I am noble, brave, and strong. Say it loud. Proclaim it. I am strong. What is it? I'm noble, brave, and strong. Igniting courage. I am strong, vigilant, and courageous. All right. Do we want one more back there? Let's see. Soaring into joy. Come on. Childlike wonder fills my life. Come on. I ain't even got to break it down. Y'all already know. That feels real good, that energy. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to give you guys another message from the universe regarding abundance, and I'm going to get y'all one of those fractal cards because those are usually really good messages. Come on, let's get some advice for what's blooming. How do you want us to see this? What is this energy that we're supposed to be feeling? What are any reminders or like notes for us? What you got? Oh, I love this one. Question. What do rich people dream about and what do rich folk daydream and visualize about? Yeah, whatever they want. And what do poor folk daydream and visualize about? Yeah, whatever they want. You are coming along so quickly. You're coming along so quickly. Coming in hot. Anyway, so yeah, there's goals about your visualizations, the things that you've been drawing in and calling in energetically with your focused intent. free from fear, free from illusion. It's out. It's gone. Actually, it's not that you want stuff that you don't have, but that you want stuff that you think you don't have. And the best way to change this is to begin thinking that you have it. As in, oh, there's my electric fully loaded Halbertron Cloud Zapper. Mine is like, there's my fully loaded G-Wagon. Gray, please. Okay. I need all the extras. I need the bows. I need the tires. I need the AMG. I need it all. Thank you very much. Okay. Anyway. Rain, please, the universe. Okay. All right, I think that's it. Oh, nope, they want me to talk about this. Thinking different thoughts than you have ever thought before is the only path to answers, healing, new jeans, or anything that glitters. And you know how good you look in new jeans. You know how good I'm gonna look in them new jeans, in that new AMG model, in that new house, in that business, working and healing and doing what I'm supposed to be doing, in that private jet. Come on, y'all help me manifest this shit, because it feels like we can have whatever right now. That's what I feel. Everything is mine if I want it. All right, let's see. I need to shuffle them this way first. Okay, that's the one. 35, number 35. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Yellow, purple swirls, green. Immediately I heard there's a lot more confidence in your spiritual sight, your spiritual guidance. I also feel like the yellow and the gold, the yellow and the purple together are speaking to me about acknowledging your divinity, your royalty. There's also these little pieces of green here, so there's definitely some prosperity, and then also some heart-centered energy here. I feel like prosperity is the bigger thing, though. It's like, what's the lyric? Toby says, he said, he realized that he came from a lineage that never ever had to penny pinch. Take that back. He said he realized that he came from a lineage that never ever had to penny pinch. So that's acknowledging your own royalty and divinity. You ain't got a penny pinch. In whatever way that penny pinching means for you, you ain't got to do that. That don't have to be your experience. Celebration. If that's not a most fitting card for this day. I want you remember, I really believe that these are activations. So if you feel obliged, and take a moment, and as I'm reading this, just breathe and accept the activation. It is time to take off your work hat and let your hair down. It's time to go have fun, sing, dance, play, and be wild. Really let yourself loose. Let go of the stresses of your daily life for just a while and get out and enjoy yourself like you used to before you grew up. Your heart needs this. Your mind needs this. And most importantly, your spirit needs this. Get out there and celebrate life, celebrate pleasure, and celebrate being you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So you remember we were talking about that balance of, or the acknowledgement that, like the law of attraction, you don't have to work so hard all the time. And this is actually speaking to me very much about being in the flow of life and enjoying life, and that being a very major conductor of energy, helping to ramp up your manifestations. Because they say when you set an intention and then move away from the outcome mentally, move away from the outcome, and then you just go about joyfully taking steps that you can take and enjoying life with no pressure about what's going to happen. That's the easiest way to manifest, or the most rapid way to manifest, is to set the intention and let it go. Wait for information. Say, oh, you need me to do this now to that? Okay, great. So yeah, celebration. Because now I'm seeing all these ribbons. I'm seeing like ribbons and everything, and balloons now that they said celebration. So also I feel like in 24 hours, we unfolding. We're going to be celebrating. We blooming. We're going to be celebrating. I dig it. Let's see. keep thinking I'm hearing something upstairs. Ooh, I like this one. Number 30. Okay, I see a crown, but I also see like wings and a tulip. I see a rabbit or a cat or something. This is his little cheeks, his eyes. So I see a rabbit. That's luck and abundance and fertility. It's a lot of red here, so that means, in your foundations. Okay. I dig it. Goddess. Goddess. I said a crown first. Okay. Her yellow crown denotes self empowerment, and the red denotes a strong embracement of her feminine sexual energy. For women, the goddess is here to remind you that your sexuality is an important part of being in a female body, and it is just as important as all the other aspects that make you you. For men, there is a strong female energy around you. Begin to study and understand this feminine energy as it plays an important role in balancing out your male energy. Ooh, okay. We talked about that inner masculine and feminine balancing out and birthing this new reality or opening the portal for this new birth. Okay. So I love it. Thank you. Thank you for that message. Come on. I just dig it. They not playing with me tonight. Giving all the goods. All right, so this is our last card, y'all, and then I'm going to bed. How you best on? How you want to close this message, Spirit? Thank you so much for this boost, for this good energy flowing through. Thank you. Just thanks. You have one card, please. Just one. Maybe not. Okay, I'm going to take. Well, that one was about the feline energy came out again, y'all. Definitely speaking to the feminine energy. We got the red and yellow, so it's making orange, giving me segment energy. Segment. We talked about segment being. What did we say the other day? She was 9. She was spiritual mastery. There was something else that really stood out the other day. But this is definitely a prowess. But you know what? This is a feminine embodying that masculine energy and being driven by that masculine energy right now. Or employing the masculine energy to break through whatever barriers are here right now. Prayers, okay? So I'm going to read feline since we're here. Prayers and then faith. So that really speaks to the message that we already been saying, that your faith is deepening, and this is what's opening these portals. This is what is allowing all of this to really happen for us. That goddess energy was real, okay? And then so the felines, Bast or Bastet, segments. There's one more that I don't know why I can't think of. Music and art. Hathor. It's not necessarily a lion, but whatever. A feline, but whatever. That's still the energy that I'm picking up on. Okay, so return of spirit, faith, and feline. Let's go with feline. Perhaps it feels as though nothing is happening for you at the moment. Life does have its lulls and downtime. The feline card has come to let you know that in just a short time, 24 hours, the action is going to kick in. Get ready for it. The energy of the cat is strong within this fractal image, and the cat has a strong message for you as well. While it may seem as if you're not making any progress in your life at this moment, everything is in its perfect order. Cats love their sleep. And this is a cue for you to take some time to really rest. That's the second time that message came through. This I really feel like this is it's giving me let me finish reading this first. Nope, because I'm gonna forget. Hold on. So it's really giving me I be at the crib with my feet up. You be moving slow, need to speed up. I got holy powers like I'm Jesus. Born out of sweetness. I be the sweetest. Okay, anyway. I be at the crib with my feet up. And when they say you be moving slow, need to speed up, they really not saying that you're not doing nothing. They saying that they saying the other person is still trapped in a wheel. You be moving slow because you run it in place. You chasing you in the rat race. See I be at the crib with my feet up, attracting, manifesting, letting things come to me. Meet me at the door. Okay. You be out there running a rat race. You be moving slow, need to speed up. You need to get up to speed. You need to come over here and realize that allowing is the way to manifest, not running behind something. Okay. All right. So I need to get that out. So I be at the crib with my feet up. That's by Oshun. I think it's Solar Plexus is the name of the song. Or Blessings on Blessings, whichever one it is. I can't remember. But anyway, y'all need to hear Blessings on Blessings. Blessings on Blessings, like, okay. Blessings on blessings on blessings. All right. So the feline card may also indicate a need to have a massage or body work. Okay, wait. I just had a massage on Monday, and actually I did exchange for massages. I'm teaching this person Reiki. He already has level 1, but I'm going to give him level 2 advanced Reiki training and master level in exchange for massages. So we basically did the monetary value in exchange, and I got like 30 free massages. Okay. So I just had one, and I feel like this is a message saying that something, did you know that that's like it moves energy? You know what I'm saying? And so if you've been feeling the nudge to do certain things that don't seem like they're tied to spirituality or work or whatever, that's why, because the energy needs to move by you doing that thing. So I have been getting messages to go float. I mean, since I was pregnant with my daughter, go float, get a massage. I've been getting these messages over and over, and I was just ignoring them, thinking like, I don't have time for that. I don't have resources for that. I don't know nobody, using all these excuses. Well, I came knocking at the door. I wasn't able to ignore it no more. The other day when I shared with y'all, somebody accused me of doing black magic. I was feeling weird that day after they said that. So I called the masseuse, and he came over and gave me a massage. So I was like, okay. And then I felt better. I felt like the energy moved out. So whatever they was trying to put onto me got pushed out immediately. Anyway, okay. The feline card might also indicate a need to have a massage or body work. Being rubbed and touched by a set of caring hands can do wonders for your body and spirit as well. Ashe. Oh, yes, it can. Another aspect of cat energy is playtime. The feline card is asking that you get plenty of it. When you do go out, make sure that you do things that really bring you joy. Have fun and enjoy this quiet period in your life. Things are not going to remain still for much longer. So y'all better get some good sleep tonight. Sleep in the morning, because when you wake up, it's going to be stuck up. It's up and it's stuck. Okay. Anyway, you are about to take a giant leap forward in your life, just as a cat sits perfectly still in the grass as it watches its prey. You are also being asked to allow the stillness. When everything aligns and the timing is right, your instincts are going to tell you it is time to leap. And when you do, you will bound higher and further than you ever thought you could. Your aim will be precise, landing you directly on that which you have had in your sights. So take time now to play around. Enjoy the quiet as you mentally focus on where you want to go in your life. The next big burst of energy is going to take you there in a single powerful leap. Pouncing. I don't know. I'm just seeing that scene of Lion King now where he was practicing his pouncing. Anyway, y'all, these movies and things, I've really been in a really nostalgic energy. A lot of childhood stuff has been coming back for me. Movies, songs, TV shows, and things like that. Foods that I was eating when I was a kid, I've all just like made a come back, and I think it's meant, because my inner child is healing at this point. I think it's meant that I have those memories so that I can remember the good things about childhood, the good things about family and friends, because for too long if y'all wouldn't been with me for too long, I've been untrusting. I've been, doing the shadow work. So it's focusing more in on the ill effects or the maleficent energy, right? The negative energy. And so I'm just grateful for the kid in me to be coming back alive, because all that seriousness, I felt like I was dying for so long. I literally felt like I was dying for a long time. All right. So, like, oh, I'm seeing this thing. Like, I felt like I was leaving life more than I was coming into life. Okay. That was weird. Weird way to say that, but okay. Um, that's all, y'all. I'm so grateful for these messages. I'm so grateful for what's coming in the next 24 hours. I'm so grateful for the blessings. I can't wait to hear what comes for you guys. So, hey, when this video is posted, don't be a stranger. Come back to it and let me know what happens in the next 24 hours, because it's blooming. Peace.